As the sewage crisis in the South Bay intensifies, a groundbreaking new study finds a link between water pollution and toxic gases in the air. This major peer-reviewed study, carried out by local researchers and published today in the journal Science, found that levels of hydrogen sulfide in the South Bay air are thousands of times higher than in other areas. Good evening, I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8's Richard Allen is here with more on this eye-opening research and why the situation poses health concerns far beyond just South County. Richard.
Well, that's right. A lot of San Diegans paying attention to this, especially those in the South Bay. Now, this study carried out by researchers at UC San Diego, SDSU, and other institutions demonstrates for the first time that poor water quality can profoundly degrade air quality, exposing entire communities to toxic gases.
We knew that we were breathing something that was health compromising.
Imperial Beach resident Baron Partlow, founder of the community action group Stop the Poop, is among the thousands of South Bay residents who've been sounding the alarm for years about the potential dangers of the millions of gallons of sewage flowing into the U.S. from Mexico on a daily basis.
We weren't getting listened to, and it wasn't going away. It was getting worse.
But now this new study confirms what residents have long been complaining about.
Basically, the community was acting as the censors, but unfortunately they were not being heard, or they were being, and many times they felt being dismissed.
Dr. Kimberly Prather, a researcher at UC San Diego, was the lead investigator on this study.
I think one of the big punchlines is connecting water quality with air quality, which has not been done in the past.
Confirming a direct pathway from contaminated rivers into the air breathed by hundreds of thousands of residents, including those who live outside of South Bay. The research finds the toxic gases from the river could pose a public health concern as far north as Del Mar and as far east as El Cajon.
It's the sewage that's the problem, and it's in the air as well as the water, and it's making people sick.
And while the study confirmed the link between polluted water and toxic air, including over 1,000 different kinds of gases, the long-term health effects are still unclear.
We're going to be hopeful. We're going to plan for the worst and hope for the best.
Baron Partlow is optimistic that the validation this new study provides will help expedite a solution.
The renowned scientists and leaders in the field coming out and saying that, hey man, there's a direct link between what's in the water and what the people are breathing. We know that funding will probably be soon to follow.
You have to acknowledge you have a problem in order to fix it. And I think now there's a broader problem, and it's a problem that the community knew was there, and it was not being acknowledged. Now it cannot be ignored.
And for more information on this new study, just go to CBS8.com, click on the online version of this story.
I think people living right along there, and you've been down there reporting, can say, wow, we needed a study to say that.
Exactly.
You know, they could just smell it, but now they have validation.
Actually, yeah.
So do the researchers make any recommendations?
Yeah, there are a few. First of all, they suggested air quality models should be updated to take into account this water pollution that's impacting the toxins in the air. Also, they recommended that the county, San Diego County, expand its program offering free air purifiers. Now, that's a program a lot of South Bay residents have already taken advantage of, and it looks like, or according to these recommendations, it should be offered to even more communities.
Helpful, but it's a Band-Aid. We need the bigger
more
fix.
long-term solutions.
We know that there is work moving forward, but we need so much more.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that, Richard.
Thank you.